Hello, I'm with Christopher Roseberry, aerospace engineer and mechanical engineer and inventor of the WarmSpring. So tell me, what is the WarmSpring?
Basically, it's a combination attic ventilation device that does pool heating too. So in a nutshell, that's what it is.
So is that pool heating and spa heating, or just pools only?
Spas too. Spas actually a little bit easier.
Okay. So how does it work exactly?
Well, attics get hot, so we take the hot air out of the attic, put it through a air-to-water heat exchanger, pump a little bit of water from the pool through the heat exchanger, and it picks up the heat and carries it back to the pool.
Okay. And how did you go from wind tunnels to pool heaters?
Well, my wife and I were looking for a house, and we weren't really interested in a pool, but we found this house that we really liked, and it happened to have a pool. So I got to the point where I was kind of frustrated with the length of the pool season, and also didn't like paying for the natural gas to heat it up. And you have the kids saying, "Can we swim yet? Can we swim yet?" So I just started thinking about it like I do naturally, and I came up with the WarmSpring system.
Okay. So how did working with wind tunnels influence your design of the WarmSpring?
Well, I did a lot of work with cooling water. I used an arc-heated wind tunnel facility, which they used to test heat shield materials for. So that requires all kinds of water cooling. But I also had these little copper probes that would go into the hot jet, the flow, and those only took about 1 gallon per minute of flow rate to work. So I had a pretty good idea that it only takes a little bit of water to take up a whole lot of heat. So, and I guess the other thing is the wind tunnel system I used had the potential to be pretty dangerous to be around with the high voltage and high pressure. So I thought in terms of failure modes, and when I started developing WarmSpring, I was still in that mode of thinking. So basically, I think of all the different ways it could fail. And so the main thing is I didn't make it where you had to put any of the plumbing, the water plumbing, through the attic. So I didn't want to put the whole house at risk should there be some fault with the WarmSpring system.
Okay.